It's been a year since a disastrous special teams breakdown that will always haunt me. Ruined Jim Harbaugh's first shot at beating Michigan State at Michigan Stadium. Now comes the rematch. 7-0. It's 2 overall now. I mean, what taking on Michigan State? What is last one for you? You and the rest of the national champion Wolverine alumni base from the '90s saying about what Harbaugh's doing right now in Ann Arbor.
Well, from day one, and you know this, Rich, when he took over, he made Michigan relevant. You know, there wasn't a lot of talk nationally about Michigan for 8-9 years, since 2006. And he made them relevant, and you heard about Michigan every single day, whether it was recruiting stunts or, you know, everything that he did, he had Michigan talked about nationally, and then he's followed up on the field, and you see the results, and he's done a phenomenal job recruiting, and he's taking these players that Brady Hoke wasn't using as well as he probably could have, and he's gotten the most out of them, and he's just done an unbelievable job. And the records don't matter, and you know that the records don't matter when you play Michigan State or you play Ohio State. You know, I was there when Ohio State was undefeated twice, and we came in with 3 losses and 4 losses and beat them 2 years in a row. The records don't matter in those games, but this game has so much significance just to announce that Michigan is for real. Yes, we're ranked number 2, and we got the best defense in the country. But you got to go beat Michigan State, and then you got to go down and you got to beat Ohio State.
Yeah, and then don't have any kicking game issues like we had against Wisconsin. I mean, the young man who is trying to kick field goals right now is terrific punting, by the way.
It's hard to do all three. It really is. They're different mechanics. They don't work together. They actually work against each other. What you want to do in punting is opposite of what you want to do in field goal kicking. So that's why you don't see anybody in the NFL, as good as all these kickers are, as good as the talent that they have, you don't see anybody in the NFL doing all three because it's wear and tear on your leg. It's hard to practice enough all week long to get to the point where you're ready for the game because you get tired, your leg gets tired, you're not as good. And then the mechanics work against each other. So I think if they were able to make a change at that kicking position, they would. They got the number 1 recruit in the country, Quinn Oregon, but he's been hurt. So he's going to have to make field goals in these games, in these critical games, no question.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.